Hey everybody, Rich here. Going to show you how to create a Word document for free using office.live.com. The only requirement here is that you have to have a Windows Live account, which to most of you means a Hotmail account. And since a lot of you play Xbox Live, you probably already have one. So, the website to go to is office.live.com. You'll be prompted to sign in. Now, we'll say SkyDrive, but it'll go straight to the Office part of it. So, let's go. Okay, so in here you see your existing documents, which doesn't necessarily have to be documents. Could be images, could be photos, could be videos, whatever. SkyDrive will hold anything you throw on there. I think the maximum file size for an individual file is 50 megabytes. Pretty sure, but anyway. What we want to pay attention to is up here. You can create a Word document, an Excel workbook, a PowerPoint presentation, or a OneNote notebook. So we're just going to do a Word document, and you title it. So I will just call it Document 1. Actually, before I do that, if it's in the public folder, that means it is public to the world. If it's in any other folder, unless you specify otherwise, it is private to you. I should note that. So, okay, so let's do a new document. Okay, it's loading up. Now, once you load into this, by the way, and the browser caches it, it will be a lot faster on load. And essentially here we are. We just do our document from here. The font by default is Calibri, but you do have a bunch of fonts that you can use. Now, these are not the fonts that are installed on my system, even though they all are. These are all the fonts that you can get regardless of what operating system or browser you are using. Even if you are on Linux, you will see all this stuff. So I will just leave it as is. So I'll put title here, highlight that, change it into heading 1. Body of message here, footer here, change that one to heading, I don't know, 9. There we go. Now at this point, all we have to do is save and exit. You can also print from here. So the save is up here. This is one of my few complaints about it, is that there's no real obvious spot to save it. You have to know this, or know to click File and then Save. Most of you are probably going to click File Save, and it will save. And that's it. Now you can also print from here. This is true. So File and then Print. If we do that, it'll prepare to print. And it says your document is printing. And what it will do, now notice the bottom of the browser here, that it actually creates it into a PDF. And then you send that PDF to the printer. That's how it works. Now, depending on what browser you are using, if you're using IE9, which is what this is, you'll see that notice. If you see Chrome, if you're using Chrome, it has its own inbuilt PDF reader, so it will actually show a much larger display. Firefox, I believe, operates the same way IE does concerning PDFs, as far as sending them to the printer is concerned. And essentially, that is it. And then when you want to exit, you can go File and Close. But that doesn't necessarily work all the time, so I'll reopen it and show you what happens. You can either do the File Close thing, or you can do the little X on the top right. And I'm actually glad it showed that notice. Let me show that one more time, because this is also another source of confusion. When you open the document, it's in read-only mode. When you open an existing document, that is. And the way to edit it is to actually click the Edit in Browser button. Since your document is stored online, you can use Word Web App to make quick edits from virtually anywhere. So if we click that, then it actually goes into edit mode, and you can edit and save and do whatever. Now, as far as how could this possibly be useful to you? Well, I'll give you an example. Let's just say you're a college student, and actually, I won't even go there. Anybody. Let's just say you want to go to the library and you want to go and print something out on their printer, or a FedEx Kinko's or a UPS store or something like that, and you really don't feel like bringing along a USB stick with you to plug into the PC there, because it takes forever for their computers to start. It is actually faster if you do the document in here in Office Live, and then go to the FedEx Kinko's UPS store, library, or whatever, log in at office.live.com, load the document, and print it right from there. You don't need to bring your USB stick with you. You don't need to bring any type of media storage at all. It's all in here. And all you have to do is remember to log out. That's it. So there is a reason to use it, and that's one of them right there. So I would suggest getting familiarized with it. Remember, this is not necessarily a Windows-only thing. This can be done on Mac. This can be done on Linux. As long as you have a capable browser, Firefox, IE, Chrome, Opera, whatever, you can do it. So check it out.